Yo, what is up, my Knights of the Round Table? Welcome back to Music Night with the Night. We got another epic rap battles of nostalgia. Captain Cutler versus Subject Delta. Bioshock 2 versus Scooby-Doo. I am really excited for this. Like, I have so much excitement for this because I don't want to spoil it. We'll just save it to the end, I'm pretty sure. But I absolutely love Bioshock, and Scooby-Doo was my freaking childhood, man. Like, I still watch Scooby-Doo to this day, here and there. I love the old ones the most, though. Like, the old ones will forever be special to me. And especially Captain Cutler. Captain Cutler was my favorite. I always thought he was cool. I don't know why. I think I just like the diving suit. So, this is the Battle of the Divers, because Subject Delta for Bioshock 2 is a Big Daddy, and Big Daddy wear diver suits, because they're meant to maintain maintenance of Rapture. It's a city underwater, it's a whole thing. So, we're not going to get into the Bioshock lore. So, we're just going to enjoy the battle. We have Kitty Cat. You're opening up like Bioshock 1 and 2. I caught that. Yep, there's Delta. Bioshock 2 with the trailer. Captain Cutler from Scooby-Doo 2!
Morning rap bonus. Subject.
Oh, he looking good! He looks awesome. Oh, that's OG. Oh! Ow! Is there? Oh no! Survive a pool.
I can't see why this dead spear. No CL Magnum Opus. Oh wait, you're not Redbeard. I'm remembered for my story. While you're held up to nostalgia, dead or not, I still succeeded. Subject Delta
is the Alpha. Woo! Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. Ooh, I gotta watch that again. For another bonus. Oh, Righteous was both? Hell yeah. I knew it was Delta. Written and mixed and edited by Matt Righteous. Additional help by, who the fuck is that guy? I don't know who that guy is. I love this background so much. Like, I want to make this my screensaver. I want to make that my screensaver so bad. That is so cool. It's so creepy, too. Oh, dude, that is so awesome. Yeah, cat's out of the bag. I don't remember what I remember I helped with like 2 or 3 lines, and I don't know whose idea it was to make Subject Delta versus Cutler. I think I threw out putting Subject Delta in a battle to Righteous, and he's like, dude, why don't I just do Captain Cutler? I was like, oh my god, that's genius. So yeah, I've known about this one for about a year. It's been a while. So this was so cool to see. Like, this was so worth the wait. So don't get it mixed up. Righteous did 99% of the hard work here. Like, he didn't, or not the hard work. He did 99% of the work in general. He wrote most. I legit only did 2 lines, I think, and I just threw out putting Delta in a battle. That was it. That was all I did. But like, this is why I love Righteous so much. Righteous could take a character that not many people know about, like Delta, because, you know, Bioshock 1 and 3 are very popular. Bioshock 2 is kind of the middle child. And there was not ever a lot given about Delta, because he was meant to just represent the player. You could give him your own backstory, and Matt took that, and he made a whole-ass diss against him. And they were good disses, too! I caught quite a few. Oh my god, I love this. I love it. I love it. Can I like it? Can I like it from here, or do I have to open my tab? Damn. I'll like it later. But, time for the breakdown. I can't remember which lines I did either. I can't remember. My memory's terrible.
Saturday morning rap bonus. Subject, Delta.
That is a badass drawing at Delta.
Oh. Captain
Cutler! So, I returned from my revenge. Captain Cutler was a ghost in Scooby-Doo, but he's actually a guy. It's actual... Captain Cutler faked his death and he steals yachts. That's the premise of it. Yeah, he faked his death. He could have avoided taxes, but he decided to steal yachts. Left me bitter. He was crashed. His ship was crashed in the story by one of those fancy yachts, and he vowed revenge. But I met with a man that's called Daddy by his little sister. So, Subject Delta is a big daddy. A big daddy in the Bioshock universe are the handymen of the Bioshock, are the handymen of Rapture. A city underwater created by... I always call him Evil Walt Disney. What the fuck is his name? I always call him Evil Walt Disney. Andrew Ryan, there we go. Andrew Ryan, that's his name. Andrew Ryan made Rapture, and the Big Daddies are the handymen of Rapture. They are prisoners that are unwillingly transformed into permanent monsters. Like, that shit right there is permanent. Like, there's no getting out of that suit. It's actually horrifying, and they're brainwashed too, so it's not good being a Big Daddy. But eventually they discovered this thing called Adam, and there was the other one, Eve. No, it was just Adam. Fuck, I'm a Bioshock fan and I can't remember this shit. I've gotten so much Assassin's Creed in my mind right now because I'm doing all that shit. But basically they found a drug and it makes you superhuman. Using powers, you can throw lightning, telekinesis, fire, bees! Yes, bees. All kinds of crazy shit. And the little sisters would get the Atom, and the Splicers, the drug addicts, they murdered the kids for it. So they assigned the Big Daddies. So they were Big Daddies and the Little Sisters. That's what the girls were called. They were Little Sisters. So he's saying, how come you're called Daddy by your little sister, bro? That's the sus. Implying they have a sexual relationship, which they don't, TikTok. I've seen the TikToks. They don't. You nasty asses. You're the first successful test. Yes, Subject Delta is not the first Big Daddy. He is the first successful Big Daddy to bond with a little sister.
But you couldn't protect your dog.
No, he couldn't. Well, that's spoilers. But let's just say he didn't do his job.
Now you're living on the...
No, Lamb. This is Sophia Lamb is the person that it was her daughter. It's a whole mess. It's a whole mess. It's a whole mess. But Sophia, the little sister is Sophia Lamb's daughter. And the little sister that Subject Delta was protecting was Sophia Lamb's daughter. She wanted her daughter back, so she killed Delta. But he came back. He came back. As a Lake Frankenstein's monster. Like I said earlier, the Big Daddies are unwillingly transformed into monsters. This is permanent. This right here is permanent. You're never taking that off. Even though he took it off in the opening of Bioshock 2. But let's ignore that. So he's Frankenstein's monster, but underwater. Like, literally. My bars are phosphorescent. I am not good at that word. That's glowing. Glowing golden like a Luger. A Luger is a pistol. This is gonna... with a flow that's just as deadly as a bullet to its user. And the beginning of Bioshock 2, Sophia Lamb threw a thing that hypnotizes Big Daddies. Then she commanded Delta to take a Luger, and he was dead for 8 years. He came back, though. He came back pissed off.
To its user.
So he's saying my flow is as deadly as a bullet to its user. He's killing Delta like Delta himself. I don't think YouTube will allow me to say it. Yeah, he has a lot of weapons. He has a drill, a fucking minigun. I love Delta so much. I want to play Bioshock 2 after this. The biggest tool. Oh, come on, man. Why you do my boy like that, Cutler? Survive a pool. That hurts. That hurts. Subject Delta, before he was Subject Delta, he was known as Johnny Topside. He was a topside diver that found Rapture, and he was kind of held as a celebrity in Rapture because, you know, he's from the topside. And Stanley Poole convinced Andrew Ryan, the Stanley being the little bitch snitch that he is, he told Andrew Ryan that Johnny, aka Delta, was a spy, and therefore Johnny was captured and turned into a Big Daddy. And you were he's saying you're dubbed as a hero, but you couldn't survive a pool, referencing Stanley Poole, who kind of made him a Big Daddy.
With that lifeless personality, I can't see why this dead's feared.
With his lifeless personality, I can't see what this dead man's feared. Cutler never talks. Cutler never talks, to my knowledge. No, he's never talked. So he don't really have much personality.
No CL Magnum.
No CL Magnum Opus. Magnum Opus. That is a reference that I'm going to Google. I'm sorry, I'm... Okay, kitty cat, I know you want out, but we go... I know. Okay, no CL Magnum Opus. I knew Magnum Opus meant... it's important work. It's a big thing by like an artist or a writer. It's a masterpiece. It's basically a masterpiece. It's basically a masterpiece. I just didn't know what CL Magnum. I don't know what CL is.
Opus. Oh wait,
you're not Redbeard. Redbeard is another ghost character in the Scooby-Doo mythos. In the same show, Scooby-Doo, where are you? He is the ghost pirate. Who's not a ghost?
Redbeard, I remember.
Yeah, he talking shit. He's like, "Oh, you're the Magnum Opus." Wait, you're not Redbeard. You're not the favorite.
For my story, while you're held up through nostalgia.
I'm remembered by my story while you're held up through nostalgia. He's like, "Look, bro, my game's a diamond in the rough. You just one of the many nostalgic Scooby-Doo villains. Like, you ain't special." Even though Cutler is my favorite.
Dead or not, I still succeed.
Dead or not, I still succeed. Yes, whether Delta lives or dies at the end of the game, he wins. Basically, he wins in a certain regard. Subject Delta is the alpha. There was a Subject Alpha in Bioshock, but the alpha, as in the king, as in the leader, I guess. He's like, I'm the alpha. I may be Delta, but I'm the alpha.
It's the alpha.
Try to threaten me, and a captain gets Cutler. It's a play on Captain Cutler's name, and this captain gets a Cutler, gets a cut. He's gonna cut him. Couldn't beat a Big Daddy. You're a simple yacht smuggler. This is very true. Captain Cutler's a normal dude, and the Big Daddies are not. They are strong and very durable and very, very mean. They beat my ass so many times. In Bioshock 1. Bioshock 2, I fucked him up. Yeah, Cutler is a simple yacht smuggler. In all technicality, he is. You know, that was his crime.
Yacht smuggler.
Wait, what? The pain that I've suffered would have you crying. Yes, he went through a lot of shit. Delta went through a lot of shit. Beating plenty of creepers in diving suits. Creeper is another Scooby-Doo villain. So it's another, you know, they're both wearing diving suits. Delta beat a lot of Big Daddy's ass in Bioshock 2. So to him, Cutler's like, what are you? You're nothing. Because I beaten Splicer, Defect Splicers are the drug addicts of the Bioshock universe, technically. They are. Plowed through City Rejects, he did. Delta is a bad motherfucker. Taking over Rapture and plunged it down to new depths. Yes. Rapture did not fully sink at the end of Bioshock 1. It was still held up by miracles And Delta kind of said, fuck that, you're going down. And down it went. Your plan was a shipwreck. Went down and faked your own death. Yes, he faked his death in a shipwreck. And his plan is a shipwreck. It's a plan that was destined to fail. Just to get arrested by some hippies. Yeah, he got arrested by the Scooby Gang. He got arrested by some hippies. Like, man! Because of both. I mean, yeah, he's a yacht smuggler.
Who's next? You decide! Tune in next time for another rap bonus!
I want to say I want to say I had the idea for the Luger Bar. I think that was the one I remember. That's all I remember. I don't know. Matt will probably tell me in the comments. Either way, 20 out of 10. Masterpiece, magnum opus. I love this so damn much. Like, this is a clash of characters that you would never think of. Like, this is BioShock, a game that, you know, it's kind of like an action horror game. And Scooby-Doo is a kid's mystery cartoon. And these characters have certain things in common. Like, they both wear diving suits. They're both die, quote-unquote. And they're monsters, quote-unquote, if you want to count Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. And so there's a lot of common ground with them. And this matchup is such a good idea. I cannot give Matt enough credit for thinking this. Because all I did was throw out Subject Delta. He's like, dude, we're going to do Subject Delta versus Captain. I'm going to do Subject Delta versus Captain Cutler. I thought about it. I was like, oh shit, that's genius. But I will always look forward to Matt's battles. Because I think Matt has some of the most creative battles in this community. Without a doubt, I think he has some of the most creative battles. Because never in a million years would I ever have thought of this. Like, this is way too good of a matchup that nobody would think of. And Matt tackled it and made it something amazing. Like this has good flows, good disses. And these disses hurt. Like, Cutler threw some dirty haymakers at my boy. So, 20 out of 10. I think it's perfect. I think this is the perfect Scooby-Doo and BioShock rap battle. Like, even separate, I think these are just perfect as both franchises. Who do I think won? I will say Cutler had deep. Cutler's this is hurt more. Because I think Cutler had more low blows. I think Delta had better flow and better jabs. Like, you know, getting arrested by hippies, you're a yacht smuggler. Delta definitely had better flow. I think Delta had some nasty flow. But I think Cutler just had too many low blows, man. I think Captain Cutler got the dub. So that's my thing, my opinion. Let me know who you thought won in the comments below. I gotta give it to Captain Cutler. I think his low blows kind of sealed it. Poor Delta. It's okay, buddy. We'll get him next time. Guys, go check out Epic Rap Battles of Nostalgia. Go check out Matt Righteous. Go subscribe. He is one of the most talented and friendliest people I've had the honor and pleasure of meeting in this community. And he's one of my good friends. Like, he is such a cool dude to hang out and talk with. And I need to talk to him more. I have just not had time. I'm planning Halloween shit. I've just not had time. So, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. And as always, I'll see you, would you kindly, in the next one.